Thanks. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's awesome. Good to have you. Good to have you.
Okay.
I almost began to feel like this would be Mission Impossible.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
Yeah, I thought this wouldn't happen. Yeah, it's good that how is internet connectivity out there? All right.
Okay.
So
This is
can you hear me?
okay. Yes, please. I can hear you.
Okay, that's great. Okay, that's awesome. So our theme is covariates, right? Covariates. So what we really want to know is what covariates is really. If people could actually be acquainted with what covariates is and then take a deep dive into how people earn. I don't know if it's a platform, it's a website, it's an app. If that could be explained in depth to the community, that would actually do. So we start
All
with
right.
what covariates is, and then you break into how people earn, and then later on you can conclude with how people can join.
Okay. Thank you very much for that brilliant question. And first of all, my name is Graham. But then, on the online presence, I'm known as Uncle G. Business opportunity, like you've said already, covariates. All right. So I'm gonna break it down in its simple terms so that everybody. So covariates actually is a new trend. It's a new ideology um, that has come on board to empower you and me through
Okay,
smart
that would be
contract.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So through smart contract, like I said, and covariates
I
is
know.
actually on core blockchain. That smart contract or project is on core blockchain where you and I were able to accumulate core. If you've heard about core coin, all right. Majority of us we missed it because it was mined for free.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I've,
it
I've
was
heard
mined for free. But then later on it was listed, and
on
I think the last
Satoshi.
distribution, yeah, on Satoshi, yeah, on Satoshi. So the last distribution of this January, coming January 2025. And then since we missed it, the only way we can accumulate this is
Okay,
by actually using this platform called Covarius. So, like I said, Covarius is a new ideology. It's a new trend that has come. It's a new
okay.
technology. Yeah, that will help you and I to earn. Okay. So now, how does it work?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Those are the many questions that we get from the people, from the prospects. They would want, first of all, to know how it works. So, like I said, covariance is used to accumulate cocoin. And it is a smart contract which is on the blockchain, and I'm sure you know, all of us or all of you, that when anything's done on blockchain, it's quite transparent, nothing's hidden, everything is transparent, and everybody is able to see what is happening on the blockchain. So, blockchain, it is very transparent, nothing is hidden. To
Okay.
see every transaction, what is going on the other side. I'm able to check on your account. I'm able to see how many transactions have taken place in seconds, in minutes, or hours. Okay. So,
All right. Just
Coco, I
there,
mean,
not to hold you on your mouth.
okay.
Uh, you've actually brought out something here saying you can actually see the transaction going on. Now, my question is it centralized or decentralized? Is it owned by a person and controlled
Right.
in such a way that it
All right.
anything can actually be changed or it can be normal with
All right. That's a very brilliant question. Actually, I was expecting that question.
be dreading to dive into it. Yeah, people might be trading to their maybe it's just being controlled by a few individuals who may disappear after they invest into these various things. Is it
All right.
centralized or decentralized?
All right. All right. I was still coming to that, but now since you brought it out, let me also mention to say that, many of us, we have come to know about the business which is being run by the CEOs. But trust me, this business
Mhm.
is decentralized. It's decentralized.
Okay.
There is no, after this smart contract was actually formulated or it was done, the ownership was removed, and no one has got power to actually intervene. And we know that a smart contract is actually immutable. No one can do anything to it. No one can tamper with it. No one can change anything. I'm sure we understand that, right?
Mhm. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
do understand.
So, yeah, that's the more reason this business is just so unique from the rest. Like I said, it's so unique. I've done so many businesses, but when I came across this business, I realized, wow, this is unique. This is different. This is something new indeed coming with the technology, because you know AI also is being utilized in this system to make sure that everything runs smoothly without any a disturbance. Okay. Yeah, so that's about
Okay.
it be whether being centralized or decentralized. So in short, what I'm saying is it is this decentralized business. It's a Web3 business that has power. I mean, the power has been given to you
Mhm.
and me as a community to run on such projects, which are very safe, you know, and you can invest with a peace of mind at the end of the day.
Okay. So, is there any other additional information that you'd love to chip in, or I can go ahead and ask a question? You've concluded with a statement that people can invest. So if some person were to decide to take a jump or to take a dive into this, to say, let me just take the water, try it out, see how it works. What could be the minimum amount of money that such a person could start with? Because I've been seeing people asking so many questions on different platforms, different YouTube channels, especially where people talk of investments. People go like, so how much can I start with? So now for covariates, is there a minimum amount that one could start with and the maximum?
Allow me also to mention that too. But then I have also to let you know that we are which is on the rise, which is KuCoin, because previously it was trading at
Oh
0.
yeah.
It is now trading at 0.69, between that range, 1.69 to $2. That means it is good for you and I if we were
Wow.
to dive into this business on time. All right. Now, coming to your
Mm.
question, how much you can start? One can start with a minimum of $5 only. $5 only. One is into the business.
$5.
Okay. Yeah. And then I allow me also to
Okay.
tell you and mention that this core coin you are talking about, it's being multi-platform so far, including the second largest platform in the world, that is Coinbase, owned by United States of America. You know that, right? And then the
Oh
market
yeah.
cap standing at 2.1 billion. That means it's not a
2.1 billion.
coin that when you just wake up, you find it disappear. It's not a damn coin, that you wake up and find it disappeared. It's not possible. Now, how can one be part of this business? That's the next question I expect. How can one become part of this
Oh yeah.
business? It's very simple, right? Can we dive into that?
Mm. How can one tell the community?
All right. So, in the first place, this business is very generous. When I say generous, I mean it. I mean it for real. Now, there are three
Mm.
categories that one can come into this business. The first category, we are
Okay.
calling it a non-working or inactive category. Inactive category, this is where you register and immediately you
Okay.
sign up. When you sign up, the system immediately is going to give you free 10 core. You hear that? That is real money. Okay? Real money.
Is
10 free core.
that is
Yeah,
10 free call?
yeah. You can calculate, I
Okay.
mean, 1.9, 1.6 times 10 core. That is
Oh, 1.9? Okay, that's $19. Times 10, that's $19. Are you there, champ? Well, it seems like network is pretty bad on his side. If you get a question about core various, you can drop it in the comment section and he'll be able to answer any question that you have. Miguel Angel Ventura, you're most welcome. I see you. Edith, I see you. Zella, I see you. I can see you. If you have any question about covariates, you can drop it in the comment section and we'll be able to answer you. Network has actually done it.
all right. Sorry, it's we had an interruption of network.
Good,
So
you good. It's good that you're back. It's good that you're back.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. So,
Yeah,
like what
you
I was
can pick
saying,
it up from where you had left.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like what I was saying, there are three categories. The first category we are calling it inactive category, meaning you
An active
sign up.
category.
Yeah, you sign up,
Mm-hmm.
and then immediately you sign up, you are given 10 free call, but you don't
Okay.
act on it. That means you are just like
Mhm.
a catalyst. You are just others making money, and you are not part of it. But then the system will still give you 10 free call. All right, you get 10
And
free
free call.
call.
So,
Yeah,
just a sec.
yeah,
When you happen to
yeah.
package or whatever you're calling it, does that mean you also have to come in with that $5 that you mentioned out.
Nope.
Or
Nope.
you don't need
Nope.
when you just
Nope.
register, then you begin 10 call without.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, registration is for free. You register for free, not until you decide to activate your own
Okay,
account. Yeah. So to
that's
pick it from
okay.
where I am.
So for one to
Mhm. Yes, please.
mhm, so they have to have decide whether be able to create an account.
Yes, definitely. You are right about that. You're right.
Though I know you were coming to that, but I just wanted to actually make you bring it
Oh,
up
okay. Yeah.
before we move on to the other two
That's so nice of you.
to the
That's
other
so nice
two.
of you.
You're calling them accounts.
All right. So,
Hmm.
yeah. So the second account is investment account. All right. We are calling it investment account. But I have to remind you that covariance is not a ROI, a return on investment. Covariance is pure working
Hmm.
system that will help you to earn money. But then, because of the investors, there's a component we are calling investors component or investors account. This is where one would decide to open the account or sign up. They are given free 10 call. And then I didn't mention, in fact, for you to redeem that free 10 call, you need to activate your account. In your first 10 days, you are entitled to 40% of every deposit that you make on your account if you decide to activate your account. Right? So I just maybe wanted to mention that
Okay.
as well. Yeah. So investor
Hmm.
account is where you say, all right, me, I'm not good at talking to people. I'm not a networker. I cannot connect with everyone or anybody else, of which I know it's not possible because all of us, God has blessed us with something that we can tell, something that we can talk about.
Hmm.
Right. So you just decide to, let's say you are
Oh yeah.
going to invest, yeah, you are going to invest, let's say maybe $10, $20, $30, any amount that you feel like investing. But then there's a condition there. You have to wait for 101 day for you to get a return on your investment for the period of 10 months. We are calling it 10x. Did that make sense?
And
Yeah.
could you explain more about that one? What you're
All
saying
right.
is if a person goes by the second account, that one would need to wait until 110 days elapsed for them to begin to see the payback on their investment.
Yeah, you're right. They have to wait for 101 day. 101 day. And then they begin to
101.
get,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, they begin to get return on their investment, which is 100%. Okay?
100%.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is all about investment account. You don't need to refer anyone to that account. You don't need to put anyone under that account because it's just an investment account. Can you hear me? Did I? Okay. So,
Yes, I can
yeah.
get you.
So, like I was saying, under investment account, you don't need to refer anybody. You don't need to send your link to anybody. All you do is after investing any amount, you wait for 101 day, and then you begin to get your amount. I mean, the 3.3% every day. That will make 100% on your investment, a return on investment, and then you are going to get that for 10 months. That's why we call it 10x,
10
because you
months.
get that for 10 months.
Okay, so just there, how much are we talking of? If uh, a person were to go by the X10 account, how much would they need to have in their hand for them to sign up for that account. And how much would they be getting every day when they begin to get their returns?
Okay. So, like I said, when it comes to investment, how much one needs to invest, that is dependent totally to them. They will decide how much they
Okay.
want to start with. Yeah, you can start with as low as $5, but when you are doing an investment, you don't start at that. But then if one
Okay.
decides, they can do that as well. But then there is no rule, there is no condition as to how much one can actually invest. And the other advantage is within 100 days or before 100 days elapses, you can top up on what you have invested. Let's say you had put $10, maybe after 10 days, 20 days, you can still top up. But after 100 days, you can't do that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can we move on to to
Okay.
the third component or third
Yes,
account?
please.
All right. Now, yeah, this is what I love. Yeah, third account, it's what I enjoy talking about because there, that's where the money is sitting. That's where all the bonuses are sitting. Now,
Okay.
the
Tell
third
me
category,
about it. I'm
yeah,
listening.
the third category, we are calling it a team builder account. That's for networkers like me. All right. I'm a networker, I'm a
Okay.
global networker. I interconnect, I connect with a number of people
Uh-huh.
across the globe. So the team build account, this is where, like I said, the money is seated. There is honey, there is sweet there. There is sweet. There is more money to freight there. So a team builder's account immediately become a
Okay.
team builder account. You activate your account, you reach a criteria that's supposed to be met. Immediately you begin to earn 3.3% for life as long as this business exists. You get that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a sweet one.
So yeah. So the first,
Yeah, that's a sweet one.
yeah, the first,
Instead of waiting for a period of time for you to begin to earn, you begin to earn instantaneously the moment you happen to hit the targets, right? That's what you're
yeah.
trying to say.
Of course, of course. Immediately you become a team builder, you activate your account, you meet certain criteria. Immediately, just after 24 hours, depending on how much you've started with, you'll see something seated on your account. Immediately,
Wow,
3.3% for
that's
life.
beautiful.
Yeah. So in
That's
team builders
beautiful.
account, we have got number of bonuses. Number one,
Hmm.
you get 3.3% for life.
Okay. Okay. So there's a question. There's a question that is JDSMKH has actually dropped a question there saying, what's the activation fee? JDH, JDS. Yeah, there are three accounts that have actually been talked about here. So it all depends on which account you choose to go by. So the minimum is actually $5. Then if you choose to go by $10, $7, $10, it's up to you. The choice is all yours, but the minimum is $5. I hope you got what I said, JDS. You can actually indicate in the comment section if you're getting what I'm saying or you're not.
Wow, sorry, colleagues. I apologize for that. I think I got issues on my end. I got issues on my end, but trust me, we're gonna finish this. We'll not give up until we reach the end,
Okay.
the end point. All right. Okay, so I was talking
Okay,
about.
so there is the question, Champ.
Okay,
JDS was asking about the third category is the third account,
okay.
where it was like, what's the activation fee? Because I was actually telling him to say it's only $5. And then if you choose to go by $10, $13, that's up to you. It's your own choice. Now, he specifically wants to know about the third category. What is the activation fee?
okay. That's a brilliant question, right? So, like I said, with this business, the minimum that one can start with is $5. Maximum is dependent on somebody who wants to venture into this business. But the minimum is $5 worth of call. Remember, we deposit in call, we earn in call, and then we are paid in call.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's $5. That's minimum. Okay?
Okay.
I hope that has answered the
So we,
question.
oh, yeah, except the first account, which can be opened even when one hasn't got anything, right? With these others, one can only activate them if they have $5.
Definitely, you're right
Then I would
about
also
that.
want you to dwell so much. I would also want you to dwell so much on the third account.
Okay, okay, I'm listening.
For them to begin to see the daily,
Okay, all
just as
all
you had
right,
said.
all right. Let's come to that later on. In a moment, we'll answer that.
Okay.
Just finish about the boxes that I
All right,
found.
that's
Yeah,
okay.
thank you very much for that question. But then let's first find out what are the bonuses found in this third category, which is a
Mhm.
team builder category, which is for networkers like me. So, number one, I said immediately you sign up, you activate, you begin to earn 3.3%. Number two, this system is so generous. When I say generous, indeed it is, because it will help you. Another team under you, we call it F50 team. That is a global spillover. And then you begin to make money from that team. The system is built. Okay, so you begin to
Mhm.
earn money
Okay.
from that global spillover system. That is being built for you by the system itself. That is another income. Offer income. All right. So offer income. You earn this in your first 30 days. Okay. For instance,
Okay.
if you sign to come to this business and then they also decide to do like what about 10%, all right, of whatever the other
Okay.
side is doing. Yeah, all right. So you earn that
So,
offer income the period of 30 days,
so
okay, for
that's
the
more
period of
like
30 days.
a commission, right? That's more like a commission,
Definitely,
more like
you
an
hit it on point.
appreciation for bringing in people.
Yeah,
Okay, I get
definitely.
it.
In your first 30 days. In your first 30 days.
I,
Take note of that. Right? Now, there is a bigger elephant in the house that brings more money to you and I if we decide to become team builders, apart from actually offer income, F50 income. There is what we call
Mhm.
magic income. This is real. This is real magic income, Jam, and everyone who's listening.
Okay, tell me
This is
about
real
tell me
money,
about that.
real money. Yes. So now, magic income. This income, it is paid to you every Sunday. Okay. After the day resets, you are paid that money on every Sunday. Okay.
Okay,
Mentioned that in this business, the minimum amount that one can withdraw actually is $5. When you reach
$5.
$5, money. No limitation,
Anytime, any day.
condition. Yeah, yeah. So you can withdraw at any time. You get it right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So now, how does one actually earn this much income? Let me start by giving an example. For instance, you are there, you invited, let's say, okay, let me pick any other name that I'm seeing down here. Is it Miguel? Okay, sorry if I mispronounce your name. Let's say
Oh
Miguel
yeah.
invited 5 people, right? They joined the business. They started
Mm-hmm.
also replicating or doing what you are doing as well. Okay, they'll
Uh-huh.
also begin to build their own team. Please
Okay.
get me correct there. Get me correct so that you don't miss any
That's more
point.
like
So,
that's more
yeah,
like
so when they do,
downliner.
great. That's actually, I was avoiding that term. Maybe it was the first time people may hear it, but now you brought it. Let me say it. When you bring in five
Okay.
downliners or direct downliners,
Mm-hmm.
okay, they also begin to build their team, right? As
Oh
they
yeah.
begin to build their team, they'll be bringing in the business. All right. So amongst the five, obviously there'll be one who will bring more business into the system. Let's say the first person brought in $1,000 into the system. The system will never pick on the first leg. It will begin to pick on the second leg. All right. So maybe
Okay.
you 1,000. I mean $800. You are going to get 5% of that amount. Remember, we are talking about teams here, not individual, right? So you are going to
Mm-hmm.
get 5% of $800. Okay. And let's say the third person comes in with $600. You are going to get 10% from that amount. The third person or the
Okay.
fourth person comes in, in fact, yeah, the fourth, you are going to get 10%. Let's say they came in with $300. Okay. And then the fifth
Mm-hmm.
person comes in with a $200. You are going to get 20% from that amount. And guess what? From 20% until to unlimited level,
Mm.
you'll be getting 20%, 20%, percent up to 11th generation, or what we call 11th level. I hope you understand that, right?
Oh
Imagine
yeah.
you got a team that is hardworking, that who is in the team which is imitating you, replicating what you are doing, and teaching them. Okay, how? Tell me how much you'll be making every
Mm-hmm.
Sunday. People are making 1,000, 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, 1,000, 200 every Sunday, depending on how strong your team is actually. Okay, so depending on how hardworking is your team that you've brought into the system, you people are getting a lot of money, a lot of money. That's how magic
That's how
money
the
comes
money comes
about.
about.
That's how it comes about, bro. That's how it comes about, champ. So that's it. That's where the, I mean, if you ask me which one to choose, I'll choose a team builder account because there's a lot of benefits, of course. Or I can take both. That is me.
I
That's
do.
my opinion. Now,
One thing that I've liked about the team builder account is that you begin to earn right there and then, and
definitely.
you'll be earning on a daily basis. You don't need to wait until 101 days go by.
No, nope, nope.
That's one thing that has
Immediately.
actually,
Yes, yes, yes,
yeah, that's
yes,
one
yes.
thing that has intrigued me about that account.
Yeah, definitely. So now there is a question that needs to be answered. If you remember, you asked me a question to say, what is the criteria for one to qualify for
Mhm.
team builder account? Right? If you
Oh
remember
yeah.
that question, okay. So now, how does one qualify for team builder? There are two criteria.
Two.
Number one,
Uh-huh.
there is what we call 2x. Number
Two
two,
X.
there is what we are calling 4x. Now, I
Okay.
like talking about 2x because it's the easiest one to meet. It's the easiest one to hit, actually. because there are a lot of alternatives to do that. So I'm sure you understand when one says 2x, meaning they are saying times 2, right?
Yes, times two.
Right. Okay. So now, let's assume, champ, you came in with a $10. You started with a $10, or let's start with a less amount, which is $5. Okay. You came in with the $5, meaning you need to bring two times of your investment. How much are we talking about? $10 on the downliners or the people you invite.
Mm-hmm.
Did that make sense?
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Let me repeat that
Network
one
is
more.
creeping up there.
Let me repeat once more. All right. So when we say
Yeah, I think that would
2x,
be awesome.
yeah, when I mean to
Uh-huh.
say 2x, yeah, it means when you start with a $5, you need to bring in the business two times of your investment. I want people to get that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So when you come in with a $5, you need to bring in two times of your $5, meaning you need to bring or invite two people who can come in with five, or one person who would say, I'll come in with 10, or they'll come in with 20, depending on how much one is willing to start with. I want that to be very
Okay.
clear. I want that to be clear.
I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. JSD is also following. It's like if you come in with a 10, then you have to bring in two people who may have $20, two times more than what you have, right? Is network is doing him so bad. JDS, I am glad you're following and yeah, everything. If you have any other
Right.
question, you can drop it in
I don't know how many apologies will I give to people watching us
there.
right now.
Oh
But
my
hey,
God. Oh,
we got
I
issues with
think
the network, and the other gadget I normally use, it's down, so I'm receiving calls at the same time, and you know what happens. So now I was saying, for you to meet or to qualify for team builder, you need to do what we call 2x. Meaning when you started with the
right.
$5, you need to bring in times two of your $5. I hope it's making sense. All right. What happens if you don't meet 2x? We now push the system automatically will
Uh-huh.
push you to 4x, a difficult a
Okay.
difficult component. 4x means when you
uh,
start with a $5, you need to bring in. You get the point, right?
times four. Could you repeat that again? Are you trying to say that if a person fails to meet the the requirements for them to go by the two, they will be pushed to the 4x, or they will only be pushed to the 4x after they've met the 2x requirement? How is it
Yeah.
done?
Yeah. So you can only be pushed to 4x when you fail to meet the 2x criteria.
Not when you meet the 2x criteria.
No, 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 no. When you
It's quite
meet
the opposite.
to meet, yeah, quite opposite. You're right. So when you meet
Okay,
automatically by the system, difficult, like I said, to meet, because whatever
mm,
business you start with, whatever amount you start with, you have to bring four times of that amount. You see
I
how
see.
it is, right?
Yeah. So, what would be your advice just before you move on to a person who's interested in taking a dive into this? Would they first of all ensure that they have requirements, mate, before they take a dive. Come in with five with a $5, or just taking a plunge and then face the consequences later.
Okay, that's a very brilliant question. You speak as if you are in my mind, right? Okay, so so
Okay.
to avoid the system taking you into 4x, which is very difficult to maintain. Remember, 2x means as you run your business, you have to maintain your 2x. When your downlines
Mm,
brings in the business of $20, you should have $10 on the other side. When you have $50, you should have $25. I'm sure one will ask, how will I manage to maintain that? Hold on. It's very
mm.
simple. Hold on, simple. I'm You have 7 days. 7 days. All
Okay.
right. 7 days, you need to meet 2x. Obviously, upon saying that, someone has actually, I've just, obviously, they will ask
Mm,
if I don't have people to bring in within a 7 days, as I'm still prospecting, as I'm still introducing my business to people and all that. To me, 7 days is quite huge for you to come in with that amount. All right. Or
mm.
depending on the amount that you have started with. Now, the good news is here there is alternative. The other alternative is you can open a second account. Remember, we are dealing
Okay.
with a decentralized business. We are not decentralized where power belongs to certain individuals. No, we are dealing with a decentralized business here. Okay? So you can
Okay.
open another account within the app that we are using called Token Pocket and
Oh,
sponsor yourself and then activate your first account and then meet the 2x, then you are good to go, so that when you refer people
okay.
you will just working on your first account, and then your second account may turn into an investment account. If you want to work on both accounts, you can, but I would rather advise one to just first start with account, and then the second account can turn into what? Into an investment account. Then you are good to go.
Okay. I get it. I
Hmm.
get it. Okay. So is there any other additional information to what we have learned so far? Oh,
Yeah,
these are the basic and the key pieces of information that one needs to have
yeah, of
for
course,
various.
of course. These are key questions. These are key questions, you know. I'm sorry, components that we've covered. But I'm seeing
Some,
someone asking a
just a
question.
sec. There's, yes.
All right. Um, JDS, you are saying when one reaches 4x, is it the same as 2x? No, there are two different components here. 2x is different from 4x. You can only be pushed to 4x when you fail to meet the first criteria, which is 2x. So they are totally different together. Okay. And then the amount will always differ because when you start with 2x, let's say you start with a minimum of $5, you have to bring in a business of $10, right? Of your direct, or you sponsor yourself. Though the system doesn't promote that, but other alternative just to keep us going, you can actually do that. 4x means when you come in with a $5, you have to invite 4 people who can come in with 5 to make 20, or just 2 people who would come with 10, or let's say one person who would come with a $20 to invest. Then you have qualified for 2x. I mean 4x. Remember, you have to maintain your 4x. You have to maintain your 4x. Look at how difficult it can be compared to 2x. Okay? So that's it. I hope that answered your question and cleared your question.
Yeah, that was quite plausible. Said yes, you can indicate in the comment section if that was crystal clear
Yeah. Now,
and that was plausible.
yeah. So there's
So
a
is there
some
any
piece of
other one apart from the 4x? Is there 10x or
no.
something greater
So
than?
after 4x, then automatically your system becomes an investment account when you fail to meet all the two. 4x prolongs for 30 days. All right. Thank you,
Okay.
JDA,
All right.
for
Thank you so
yeah. All right. So
much for the feedback.
when you miss the two criteria, automatically your account becomes an investor's account. You have to wait for 100 days, possibly.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. So now there's some other piece of information that I want to share here, which makes this business so
Mhm.
unique and different from the rest of the traditional businesses.
Please,
Okay. So,
please.
like I mentioned, this smart contract is on blockchain. The ownership is removed, denounced, or renounced. No owner, no CEO. But this smart contract works on a website. All right. So this website sometimes may go on maintenance. It could be hours, it could be
Hmm.
days, but there's nothing to worry about because no one will tamper with
Okay.
anything. But here is another thing. This business is so unique. So, like I said, when withdrawing, the minimum you can withdraw is actually $5 that you can withdraw. Now, listen,
Hmm.
why this system cannot collapse just like that? Or why this business can't collapse just like that? What happens is this. Let's say you are withdrawing a $10, okay? The system
Hmm.
will give you 75%, okay?
Oh, for some
25%,
$10. But yeah, sure.
yeah. So the 25% goes to help your downliners, okay? Your downliners. The
Okay.
25% goes to help your downliners. The other 25% is automatically reinvested for you. You see that? To increase and
Okay.
maximize on your daily earning.
So it's more like it maintains itself, self
Definitely, at some
maintenance.
point, yeah, at some point, you wouldn't even need to get your money from your pocket and upgrade your account. But the more you withdraw,
Oh,
the more you are investing and the more you are increasing on your portfolio.
okay, I get that one.
So
I get that.
what reaches your account is actually 50%. So meaning the other five will be splitted into 25, 25. Then the other five within 5 seconds, your account will be full with that $5, or you will receive that $5 immediately within just in seconds. Remember, this is a decentralized business. It doesn't need to take ages
Okay,
for money to reach your account.
I see.
Okay. So that's the unique part of this business because it revolves money around in the system, right? The money revolves around in the system. Yeah.
That's quite plausible.
Hmm.
Yeah. So if JDS would want to take a dive, he may have a question like, so what should he do? There is a Telegram group where we normally interact from. Uh, if you check on the channel, you'll see the link that you can click and you can, because there are so many people who've been hitting the inbox and they've been dropping messages, they've been joining. So others they just join to ask about Popo Live and other apps that I've been posting about. So it would actually be prudent to indicate that you've joined because of the program that you spit out from YouTube. And that's called various. Called various to be specific. I was supposed to leave a link somewhere so that you're able to click it, but I'll do that later. Do that later. But you need
Okay.
full guidance when you're just, yeah, because right from here it's very difficult to chit chat, and you see, you're just typing and you're limited. Yeah, you might have so many questions to ask, but you can't find. But on Telegram, you'll be free to do that. You'll be free to do that. So we'll drop the link that you are able to click it and join.
Okay. So thank you
Are
very
we
much
going to
for.
Yeah, you're most welcome, Tom. There are many
Okay.
other things that have to be touched on, or we can actually leave them to another broadcast. And then these other things can be dealt with as people are joining the group.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, what I wanted to mention is that we normally have meetings almost every day where we orient new members
Mhm.
from the globe. All right, from the globe. We normally have Zoom meetings, we
Uh-huh.
normally have Google meetings just to make clarity and make people understand how this start. Coin is a coin. All right. So
Oh,
the developers out of core they are saying after Bitcoin, the next coin that will follow up is actually core. Okay. And then when you look at core, when you check on the market cap, the analysts are saying by 2025 it may actually hit one core can be equivalent to 20, I mean 5, 10, 20, $30. Okay, I just want to encourage somebody and just know
oh.
that the world actually is going digital and crypto. So it's this is the higher time to jump in. And let's if you can jump in and accumulate this core. Imagine today you joined core various. It will help you to accumulate this core and you have 1,000 core and then core goes to $10. How much do you have, guys? You have got $10,000, right?
That, oh, yeah.
That, that's a huge chunk of money. Okay, that's a huge chunk of money. All right, so this opportunity is open to everybody. It's a new trend. And the good part is it's working on the blockchain. And you know, like I mentioned, when a contract is run, a smart contract is run on a blockchain, you've got a peace of mind to invest because no one will intervene. No one will wake up tomorrow and say, hey, we are shutting out the system, we are shutting out this. It cannot happen. It is quite impossible. So if you can, please jump in. Do what you can just to jump in. It's not just a matter of wanting to join the business, but it's a matter of you looking at the future of this coin, how much it will earn you. Look at the Bitcoin. People shun it away, but today it has made history by hitting more than
Yeah.
100K. You know, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So that's what I just wanted to say and encourage someone who is listening to us to this broadcast today. You know, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming through, Tom, and for staying with us right from the beginning of the PG up to now. So I don't know if we may do some updates later on. When could that be?
You can reach out
When
to
are we
me
having?
anytime,
Okay,
even tomorrow. We can do that.
even
I'm open
tomorrow.
to business.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
It would be a pleasure. It would be a pleasure having you again, Charles.
yeah,
It'd be a pleasure.
yeah. So
Thank you
maybe I
so
would
much
love
for your time.
also if I would love also maybe to channel people into WhatsApp where it's very easy also to share vital information regarding this business. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we share a lot of information.
Yes.
and all that. It will be very easy for people to, I mean, just peruse it through and understand at once.
Yeah. I will drop the link. You can send the WhatsApp groups link, and then I will paste it in the comment section so that
All
even in
right.
the description section, so that people are able to click it and then they join you on the group. It'll
That
be
is
much
better.
easier
That is
to gather.
sure. Unless
Well,
there's
thank you
anything
so much for
else.
coming.
All right. All
For
right.
now, unless JDS has some questions or the other people have questions to drop in the comment section. As for now, ciao. Catch you in
All
the
right.
next
Thank you very much.
broadcast.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I don't take this time for granted. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope we'll have more of this as we come. I mean, as we go on, so that we actually bring more people and liberate people. In fact, the team, my team, their aim is at least to raise 20 millionaires in the next
Okay,
1 year. 20
the
millionaires
next one.
or even 30 millionaires in the next 1 year. That is the aim. So
Okay,
everyone is welcome.
so so far, how many people are on the group and where are they from?
Wow. We have people from diverse, from different countries,
Okay.
and we have got so many groups. The one that you
Mm,
saw is just one of them. There are so many groups. Some are coming from Asia. Some are, when I mean
okay.
Asia, I include almost all the countries from the Asian side. From India, Pakistan, Dubai, Nigeria, United States of America, UK, just to mention a few.
So it's a global thing, embracing
Wow,
almost everybody.
definitely, it's a global thing. It's a global thing, and we are privileged to be part of this, guys.
Wow. I can't wait to jump in this
Hmm.
and begin to earn some call.
Definitely, let's end core. Let's accumulate it to the max, so that we leave what we call generation wealth, generational wealth. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I understand.
Mhm. Thank you very much. God bless.
Catch you in the next place. You can reach out with the link to the WhatsApp group.
Thank you very much. God bless you. And thank you for actually having me here.
And
All right. Bye bye.
goodbye.